I'm here today at the Crawley Amateur Boxing Club. We've been invited down by Peter Hopcraft, who saw our piece on the boxing match that we went to recently, the Gloves On production, and thought that it might be nice if we come down and view where it all starts, where it all begins. And I'm joined today with Peter. Hello, Peter. How are you?
Morning. I'm good, thank you.
Good. Now, this is a lovely set-out gym, and it's your own?
Pretty much, yeah. We have a long lease from the council. The building's ours. Takes lots of money to keep it going, and yeah, we work very, very hard.
You mentioned that you started it with your dad. Was it your dad?
My granddad started the club in a Nissan hut in Tilgate Forest, 1960. We progressed into the Crawley Town Centre. 1985, we then had this purpose-built, or half of it as it is today. It was extended 2 years ago, 3 years ago maybe. Again, at a big cost and with lots and lots of help. But yeah, it's about the best gym in the south now.
You say it's used as well by other groups of people, individuals come down and use it as a training ground.
Yeah, we have southern area squads down here, and we're hoping to promote it so that we can get a few Olympic teams in for 2012.
Yeah. I didn't actually realise that the Olympics was just an amateur event. Yeah. I always thought it was the creme de la creme fighting the creme de la creme, but it isn't, is it?
In the amateur world, it is. It's the best in the world. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a fantastic event. And 2012, it's being held at the Excel in London. It should be good. But we've had a few tentative inquiries already about having a few teams having their training bases here, which will be great for Crawley, yeah. Yeah,
that will be nice. Now, tell us a little bit about the way that works here, the ages and who can come along and so on.
We, some time ago, went through a bit of a dry patch as a club. We didn't have a lot of boxers coming through. My brother Reese and myself then decided to resurrect a class that he had some 20 odd years ago. Ben Jones being really his first boxer, as you featured the other night, who was boxing at K2. We put our heads together and said, what do we do to generate some new blood, as it were, excuse the pun, and we started recruiting little children. We both had children of an age 7, 8 who would want to come down and box, so that's how we did it. So every Saturday morning we now have children from the age of 8 through to 11, 12, you know, real raw novices, mostly focused on play, a little bit of boxing, a little bit of skill. We just thoroughly enjoy it. We've been at it 4 years now, and love it. It's great. Real
and
good
it's
fun.
9 o'clock for what are the ages?
9 o'clock primarily for the real raw novices. First timers, they come in at 9 o'clock. Once they progress a little bit, or they're a little bit older and they've got their coordination, their attention span, we have them in at 10 o'clock to 11. It's only an hour. By the time they've warmed down, it's probably 45 minutes of them being on the ball concentrating.
And how much would it cost a parent to bring their child here?
We have a membership fee of £5, which is payable initially, and then after that £2.50 for their 1 hour session.
That's very affordable, isn't it?
Yeah. And I say they'll have a whale of a time. We never have children who turn up and then don't turn up again. They're always here. They love it. We don't have a fast or a big turnover. Yeah. No,
the kids seem to really be enjoying themselves, and it's a very well set out gym. I'll give you that. It's really nice, and we're in the ring now.
We are. Shall we do so?
Tell us a little bit about what sort of child will come here. If somebody's got a child at the moment that they're thinking of putting into a sport, what would be your advice to them to maybe pinpoint that boxing could be for them?
It's funny, we get a lot of children who try a lot of sports. It's very, very popular sports, your football, etc. And I have parents come in and say, we've tried him with other sports, we've tried football, we've tried karate, and he doesn't like them. We want to try something different. So they come in here, and generally the parents want to stay for an hour to watch them. We tell them, stay for 10 minutes, your child won't even know you're here after that. They get absorbed and the parents can leave. We have all sorts though. We have parents primarily find us and suggest children have ADHD, learning difficulties, various disabilities. It's never an issue. Once they're in here, they're with kids their own age, they're enjoying themselves, they blend, and we never ever have a problem.
No.
In 4 years, I'm yet to experience having to reprimand a child in any way, shape or form, really. Yeah. They're all great.
I was talking to one of the parents earlier, and she did say to me that she felt that her child needed some discipline.
Yeah.
That's why she brought him here.
Yeah.
And even though he's only been a couple of times, she still said that she has already seen an improvement in his behaviour. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I hope so. It's not regimental by any means. It's very relaxed. But yeah, the children, when they're told to do something, they do it. But we put a lot of fun into it, and they enjoy it.
Yeah,
and,
it's important for them to enjoy what they're doing exercise-wise. Otherwise, it just gets boring and monotonous, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I'm often asked to bring children of 6 and 7 years old. If you bear in mind they can't box until they're 11, being in a gym for 5 years before you can actually see the fruits of your labour, they go off it. They get bored, they go away, they drift off, and we don't get them back. So we now sort of say 8, 8.5. They've got the attention span, and it's only a few years then before they can box competitively if they want to.
Tell us a little bit about your helpers. Obviously, Reese is your brother.
Yeah.
And his daughter's here. Or do you accept girls in the gym? You do?
Yeah. It's boxing now is equal, boys and girls. It's now an Olympic sport for girls. Many people don't agree with it, but you have to accommodate them. We're funded in part by Sport England. So, yeah, girls really aren't an issue. The ratio is very, very small. We've only ever had 4 or 5 come through our doors, but if they do, they're made more than welcome, and they thoroughly enjoy it as well.
Girls boxing is actually becoming quite a thing at the moment.
Yeah.
The women boxing scene.
I don't think there's any other sport that gets you fitter. There might be an argument for swimming that uses every single muscle group. Yeah. Your coordination is fantastic. It goes feet, legs, everything's got to work as one. And that coordination and effort is second to none, and for fitness you can't beat it.
No, I have to pop down myself. I would like to thank you very much, young man, for talking to us today, and we'll speak to you again, I'm sure.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. I'm now joined by Reese Hopcraft. Hi Reese, how are you doing? You alright? I'm very well, thank you.
Hello.
Thank you for asking. Brilliant gym here. We've just spoken to your brother. Obviously we know that your granddad started it a while back, and then you both revived it recently. Is that right?
Yeah, we've both been members of the club since we were, under 10 years old, and we decided that once we'd finished our amateur boxing career that we wanted to do something for the young kids. There wasn't the facility available at that time. So we decided to bring something in for the under 11s, because you can't actually start boxing competitively till you're 11. So we decided to bring that in. I started it off sort of mid-1990s, early 90s. Due to obviously work commitments, it went a bit dead in the water. And then we decided about 2.5 years ago to resurrect the under 11s again, and it's been really successful.
Yeah, it does look very successful. But I think your timing was quite correct, because like we said when we were talking to Mickey and the boys at the Gloves On production, boxing sort of left our screens for a while, and it seemed to die down a little bit, and it wasn't really a very highlighted sport. So your timing couldn't have been more perfect, because now it definitely seems to have been resurrected somehow, don't you think?
Yeah, it has certainly. There's a lot of local authorities, particularly in the London area, that are reintroducing boxing into their schools programme. A lot of local authorities and educational authorities that would shy away from amateur boxing in the past are now seeing its benefits in the fact that you get self-discipline, fitness, hand-eye coordination. It is everything about amateur boxing is good for kids. We differentiate from professional boxing in a sense that it's an Olympic sport, and it's funded by Sport England and the lottery. So everyone who's anyone in sport puts their full support behind amateur boxing, and long may it continue.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's great. And let's just point out to people that may be watching that the children don't get hurt in this particular side of their age. Obviously later on, if they wanted to get into the more full-on, but you don't actually have children properly punching each other here, do you?
No, I'd like to make that clear. If there's any parents that are worried about bringing their kids down, the image of coming to a boxing gym and throwing their kids in the ring for a fight is so far removed from this boxing club. It's not true. It's all about, as I say, fun, playing games, teaching them to box in a fun and friendly environment, and under no circumstances is there any open sparring. They're not even put into a ring to box against one another in a controlled environment, probably until they've been here 6 months at least, I would say. So there's no. We've been doing this for 3 years, and we've not had one injury.
No. And the kids seem to really enjoy it, don't they?
Yeah, they love it. And what I enjoy more about it is when you see a kid come in here, he's got no self-confidence, he's shy, he's in his shell, and after 3 or 4 months, he's part of a team, and you can see him actually grow physically and mentally, which can only be a good thing for life, for their behaviour, and for their future years as a young adult.
And they may end up being a pro boxer in the end.
Well, obviously that's their choice. You know, it is a career path that some may choose. It's not really something that we're looking at this stage of their boxing careers. We just want them to enjoy it and hopefully, you know, go on to be competitive members of Crawley Amateur Boxing Club, represent their town, represent their county, you know, and represent maybe their country at top amateur level.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we met Ben Jones at the Gloves on Production event. Lovely guy, really nice guy. But obviously gone into the pro side of it. I believe he trained here when he was little. Is that right? Yeah.
Ben Jones was one of my very first babies, as we call him, when he walks into the gym when he was about 9 years old. So yeah, Ben's been involved with the club ever since, and yeah, he's a fantastic guy. And I'd like to think part of what he does, he learned from me, and the beginnings at least. And yeah, we're all down there, we wish him all the best. Ben does come down and help out with the lads from time to time, and the kids love to see him down here, and yeah, I wish him all the best. Top guy.
He's a lovely guy. Yeah. So, but I would like to thank you very much for inviting us down today.
Okay.
And
I've got a little presentation for you. in absence of the Crawley Happy Times finger puppet, I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank Crawley Happy Times for coming to the boxing club, showing off our marvellous facility to everyone here. Present you with the Crawley Amateur Boxing Club puppet keyring.
Oh, they're lovely.
And Crawley Amateur Boxing Club mirror danglers. Okay, so there you go.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right. Thanks very much. Okay, throw the jab. Yeah, see. And again. Go hands up. Lean hand first. Good. Hands up.
Knock him out!
Faster, harder. Take that. Good. Again. Good. Move. Okay. Move backwards. Backwards with the jab. Backwards. Backwards. And 1, 2. Good. Forwards. 1, 2. Good. Okay. It's all right. Well done.
I'm shattered now. Did you see my little sparring, Paddy?
Yes, I did, yes. Yeah.
What's your tips for me?
Well, you've got to do a fair little bit of training. Just concentrate on your technique.
Yeah. Okay.
Not on raw aggression, you know. Yeah, it's not like that.
You're trying to tell me I was rubbish, aren't you?
No. I did see some potential there. Yeah, definitely potential. Definitely.
Now, it's lovely to meet you, Paddy.
Thank you very much.
You are here. You're a trainer here with the boys.
Yes.
But I believe you were somewhere else for a little while. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, I was a national coach for Jordan in the Middle East for 2 years. And well, I've been in boxing near less all my life, and you know, and I've been coaching with the England team and all that. But the last 2 years was very good. It was in Jordan, I really enjoyed it.
And have you been a boxer yourself in the past?
I've been a boxer, yes, when I was young, in my younger days.
In your younger days?
yeah, it was a few years ago.
It's great here, isn't it? The kids really relate to you. I see that. You seem to enjoy, you know, teaching the children.
I do love it. Yeah, I love it.
And how long have you've been here back with these now for a year?
Near enough. I've been here a year, and I come down on the Saturday morning. I have to get up at 6:30. I hate it. Yeah, I really do. You know, I think, oh my God. But I always feel good when I go home. You know, so I do enjoy it with the kids, and it's wonderful. Yeah, I enjoy it.
You seem to do a very good job here.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
No, that's lovely, and it's very kind of you to have spoken to us today.
Okay,
lovely
right,
to meet you.
Cheers.